Hello everyone and welcome to the Magnum channel. Today is a day you've all been waiting for. And as per the usual, if you are new to the channel, I would appreciate the subscriber. I would also appreciate you checking out this link right up here to a video describing exactly what the bone test is before you comment and ask me why in the world I have a bone strapped onto the first jug. Thank you and enjoy the test. Okay, and like I said, today we are going to be testing the Buffalo Bore 357 Magnum Outdoorsman 180 grain hard cast gas check flat nose rated by Buffalo Bore at 1400 feet per second. Here is a look at that round. You guys have seen this before. This has been my most requested video of all time, and it's beyond me why I haven't gotten on it sooner. Actually, I know the answer to that, and that's because my life is crazy right now. So I'm sorry I haven't gotten to it sooner. It's been at least a whole year, maybe even a little bit over. But that's been my most wildly popular video. It has 20,000 views, and I have gotten numerous, or maybe that's not even the right word, I've gotten like a ton of requests to shoot this round in a 4-inch gun. So I'm sorry I don't have a 6-inch gun for you guys out there that want me to shoot this in a 6-inch gun. So we are going to be shooting it in this 4-inch GP100 today. And this is a borrowed gun, so if you hadn't figured that out by now, that's one of the reasons it's taking me a while, is because I don't actually own this gun. This belongs to a friend who's planning on selling it to me. That's a joke. He probably is, but okay, so like I said, this is rated by Buffalo Bore at 1400 feet per second, and I was getting about 1200 feet per second out of my SP101 after this last test with it. I don't know, but we're going to see if this performs any better in this gun than it did in my SP101, if that was just a fluke deal or what happened there. The bullet kind of broke apart, and I've not seen that happen with one of these hard cast bullets by Buffalo Bore before, so that was kind of surprising. And these do have just a few years on them, so maybe that's a factor, I don't know. But I got 3 shots. We're going to give you a 3-shot average. Sorry, I'm too cheap for 5. And these are some really expensive rounds. And let's get into it. The velocity on that shot was 1285. And we have a 3-shot average of 1270. That's quite a bit under the advertised. And I'm starting to wonder if having a few years on these rounds is not making a difference, because it seems odd that it would change so dramatically. On my previous test, I had it 1200 feet per second out of my SP101, and now we can't even get to 1300 out of a 4-inch GP100, so I don't know. Well, although it seems like I say it probably nearly every time, we had yet another interesting result today. So here is our bone, and as per the usual, you can see it is pretty well destroyed. Nothing too unusual about that. Broke it in half. Okay, now when you look at our jugs, the jugs are somewhat significant, and I'll show you why. So when you look at the first jug there, see the first jug split it way out, put a big hole in the back. I mean, the thing is split wide open, so that's kind of what you'd expect. And I've laid out the jugs as they were when they were shot. So you can see jug 2 here. What do you see that's interesting about that? We center punched our jug here, and I'm thinking I must have been a little bit to the right. And sure enough, we got deflection, people. Look at the side of this jug. It totally destroyed the side of this jug. Crashing in right there. Coming out over here. In the meantime, it ripped right through this jug as well. You can see that. So it ripped through that jug. That jug doesn't have a lot of water left in it. So we tore a big hole in that one. And in the meantime, we passed into this one. Now in this jug, you can see this one got split out pretty good too. We got it split up by the handle, and we have our exit wound right there. Now from there, we just go straight, boom, straight in, straight out. We're still working our way over to the side, so we are penetrating in a straight line, just it's not straight anymore. So there we go in there, boom, out the side here. Now this is what's interesting, is that I didn't find a bullet in either one of these jugs. Look around in there. There's no bullet in there. So there was no bullet in either one of these jugs. And so what I'm thinking happened is, I think bullet lost energy here. So it came through this jug here, and it came out the back. It crashed into this jug just enough to lacerate it, but it's not big enough you can actually get your finger in there or anything. I don't think a bullet actually went into that jug. So unfortunately, I think we would have captured it, but it just happened to run out of energy between jugs, and I think it bounced off of this jug and went off here into the grass, which is unfortunate because that means we can't capture it. So sadly, I have no bullet to show you for this test, but what I can tell you is that what we have here is we have a bullet that, regardless of the fact that it deflected a little bit, it went through the bone on the front, shattered the bone, went through jugs 1, went through, this is collectively jug 2, so it went through jug 2, including this water and this water, to get to jug 3. So this is just one jug here. So 1, 2, then went through 3, 4, all of 5, had enough energy to exit 5 and hit 6. So that is a lot of firepower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a lot of firepower from a 357 Magnum. And it doesn't appear that we have any bullet fragments on this one. This jug back here is totally okay. This jug over here is totally okay and not hit at all. I couldn't find bullet fragments in any of these jugs. So it appears that our bullet held together, unlike the test in the SP101, which is a very good thing. And we did also find out that if you don't hit the bone square, it can and will deflect. Alright everybody, well this is the wrap up from the Buffalo Bore 180 grain, hard cast, gas checked, wide flat nose round. And what we can say about this one is it definitely performed better than it did in my SP101 and that bone test recently where the bullet broke. It appears that we did not have any bullet fragmentation, which is a very good thing. Although we did find out that if you don't hit the bone square, and you're not likely to, that it can and will deflect. So that's also interesting. Even after breaking the bone, the bullet did not follow a straight course through the jugs due to the nature of the way it hit the bone. So that's very interesting to me. I don't know about you. So there's the specs one more time. Our average velocity, you have to look back at what it was. I'll put it up on the screen. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. Check out the link to my Facebook page in the description. And I'll catch you guys later.